Alright, so this will be my second POV vlog. Right now I'm just heading to AutoZone to pick up some oil and coolant for a different car. I'm using this one just to get around for now because the weather's not so good. I have no idea what to talk about except for why do I keep saying except for the car that is being worked on as of right now. It's my sister's car. She doesn't know how to drive manual, so I'm trying to fix it. Well, I'm going to fix it up for her so that I can teach her. The thing about her is she's not as confident as she should be in learning the car. She's owned it now for about four or 5 years. The car's just been sitting. It was bought pretty much mint condition. I did a couple of things to the car yesterday as far as cooling. It was overheating a little bit. The coolant was all clogged up and yucky, so I cleaned that out. So I have to get more coolant so I can flush that coolant out so it's just nice and clean. It's fresh. The oil has never been changed as far as I know. I purchased a car for her from a guy that really didn't take care of it. It was driven. It's got like 180,000 miles on it. I'm sure he did little to no maintenance on the car, but it's not a bad car. It would be better than what it is if it wasn't sitting for so long. You guys know, the longer a car sits, the more internal parts start to break down. You know, not plastics, but seals and stuff like that need lubrication in order to not break down. And so when the car was sitting, it's just been basically breaking in the driveway, just been sitting and breaking. You know, those European cars, you gotta move them around to keep them functioning nice and properly. So we're here at AutoZone. We're just gonna pick up some stuff. Got the oil, got the filter, got the coolant. All right, so now we go and grab the car and we'll go ahead and drop it off at my buddy's shop. See, I would do it myself, but I'm a little too busy for that. So I started it, like the process of getting this thing back on the road, but it's just taking too much of my time. So I'm just going to drop it off at my buddy's shop. He's gonna get it all done for me. And then hopefully the car will be safe enough for her to drive, feel comfortable enough to drive. She's got 3 kids that she's gonna have to put in the back of the thing, so the car's gonna need brakes as well as tires, and then after that the car should be good. So let's get her done. Now we gotta try and start this thing. Probably gonna take a couple times to actually get it running. We'll be right back after these messages. Right now it kind of wants to start. Aha, we got it. All right, that took me a little bit to get going, but I got it going here, and we're actually pulling up to the shop now. So, sorry I didn't get most of it on video, but the car just kept stalling, and I couldn't pull the camera out. So, we're here now, though. All right, so the car's dropped off. Now we're just walking. It's freaking cold. All right, so I just ran all the way back to pick up this car. I'm gonna I'm gonna head to CVS. Have to pick up distilled water so that the coolant can be flushed out properly, because you're not supposed to use regular water because the minerals in the water could rust out the inside of the engine. So distilled water doesn't have those minerals, so you can use that safely to flush everything out. You put it in the coolant reservoir, all that stuff, let it run, let it circulate, let it eat up all the gunk, because it was caked up with like old pasty coolant in there, and I washed it out a little bit. It's not perfect or anything, it's not great, but you know, I got it to where it'll nicely flow the water through, and hopefully get rid of that issue. And then after that, then the oil change. After the oil change, then we'll need brakes and tires. And I think the car should be good. It's got a little bit of a what is it called? Of a alternator whine, and I think that was because every time we jump start the car, we would let it run, but the battery was so dead, the alternator kept trying to charge the battery, and the alternator eventually just kind of started to give out. So the alternator's got a nice whine to it, so that's gonna have to eventually be changed out. So yeah, that's where we are right now. All right, so we just got to the Walgreens. I think I said CVS before, but we're gonna actually stop at Walgreens. You know what the funny thing about this whole like YouTube vlogger thing is? For me, recording is now something very, very new to me. I've never really been like a social media camera, whatever type of person. So I drove in here before, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot to pick up the phone and record that I'm driving in here. So I back up out of the parking spot, I drive around, and I come back just to get you the shot of me pulling in to the parking spot. I think that's pretty funny. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers or social media influencers do that kind of thing. All right, so this Walgreens didn't have any, and it's a good thing that there's a CVS pretty much right across the street. So I'm gonna try the CVS over there, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can get some distilled water, because we need that in order to flush out the system safely. I mean, we can do without it. I pretty much already did everything that needs to be done. I just want to get all of the extra chunks and grime out of the, well, pretty much out of the engine for the most part, and then out of all of the hoses and stuff. There's probably just like a little bit left, because I got most of it out, but I'm gonna try and get some more of it out by using the distilled water. This steering wheel sounds so funny. Here we are. All right, so we got the water. It's getting really dark out, so, well, it's been dark for a little bit now. So that's the end of that. We're just gonna head home. I'm gonna drop these off, and that's pretty much that for the day. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I should be seeing you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Oh, and before I end the video, there will be a part 2 to this, so make sure you stick around for that. I know, it's a brand new channel, I'm already making parts, but technically I'm not leaving you guys on a cliffhanger or anything. The car was already running before we even started this video, so it's not like you guys were waiting on the car to be fully running. But it works out, because if you enjoy watching these videos, then you get 2 videos instead of just 1. So it works out. It's all fair. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.